is a very, very funny comedian, which is, you want to be that if you're a comedian, because being a crap comedian, you end up here. He's a very funny comedian. You can see him the New Year's Eve at the Punchline in Sacramento. Please welcome the lovely Al Madrigal, everybody. Al Madrigal.
Right over here. That's good. I'll eventually find it. How you guys doing? It's good. Great to be here. Let's see. I'll tell you guys about myself. I've got a couple kids. I've got a little dog that only I seem to be responsible for. I've got a wife, and then I've got a house to go along with the whole package. The wife and the dog are fantastic. It's the kids and the house that are really kicking my butt. The kids are starting to talk back, and the worst part about it is that they're making sense. My son actually said this to me the other day. We were going over a friend's house, my buddy's house, and my son comes walking out, 6 years old, with floods, with holes in both knees. And I go, dude, you got to go change those pants, man. Where'd you get those pants? He goes, I'm not changing these pants. They're my favorite pants. And I go, you got it. You're gonna change them, or you're gonna be embarrassed. And he goes, I'm not gonna be embarrassed. They're your friends. You're gonna be embarrassed. Touche, 6-year-old. Touche. And then the house is the worst. I bought the house at the worst possible time to buy the house. That's when I was out looking at the height of the real estate market. I found a place in a soon-to-be gentrified neighborhood. Do you guys know what that means? It means I bought a house in Los Angeles for about $700,000 in a crappy neighborhood in hopes that I could fix it up someday and work on it. So eventually one day it might be worth $700,000. And my neighbors are the worst. I'm actually in a couple of fights with my neighbors right now because I live across from the house with weeds all over the place. You see that? That's my problem. It's a black guy across the street, and he made it about race. It has nothing to do with race. It has everything to do with the weeds. I'm actually half Mexican, married to a half Korean with white children. It's a rainbow at our dinner table, and it's nothing about race. But he made it about it. So I tell my wife, I go, honey, with the weeds, it's like the movie I Am Legend over there. What's happening? And I think that's pretty funny. So I go over to the black guy, and I'm like, hey, man, it's like I Am Legend over here, huh? And he goes, you saying that because I'm a black man with a German Shepherd? And I'm like, when'd you get the German Shepherd? It's perfect. All right, if that's what you're going for, I apologize, because you're nailing it. And then the other neighbor I've got is Blue Tarp Guy. You ever see that house where it rained and they couldn't afford to fix their roof? So they put a blue tarp over the problem area. They classed it up with some bricks as a temporary fix. And then 2 years later, it's still up there. And it's making me crazier by the day. I find myself scrutinizing every purchase that the guy makes. I'm like, are those new Adidas? That son of a bitch. He comes up to me a couple days ago, and he walks up and he's like, hey, man, you see Avatar on Blu-ray? I'm like, did you see Avatar on Blu-ray? Fix your roof, man, all right? Save up, all right? The only thing blue you should be worried about is on your roof, all right? All right, thank you very much, everybody. I've been Al Madrigal.